You are not losing people. You are being withdrawn by design. This separation did not happen randomly. It happened because what is on you can no longer survive constant access. What feels like distance is not neglect. It is intention. God is creating space around you because proximity would dilute what He is forming within you. This moment is not collapse. It is concentration. Inside, there is a quiet ache you rarely name, not sharp enough to scream, heavy enough to stay. You move through your days, aware that something has shifted. Conversations feel thinner. Laughter fades faster than it used to. People are still there, but they cannot reach you. You pray and hear nothing. You wait and receive no update. You stay faithful, yet clarity feels delayed. It is not anger you feel. It is exhaustion without explanation. There is a loneliness that does not come from being alone, but from being different. You sense it when you stop sharing your thoughts, because they no longer fit the room. You feel it when familiar faces feel unfamiliar. You are not misunderstood because you are unclear. You are misunderstood because you are changing. This is not happening because you are weak. Not because you are difficult. Not because you missed something. This is not abandonment, but arrangement. Not punishment, but protection. Not silence, but sacred focus. God separates before He entrusts. He removes before He reveals. He limits access so identity can solidify without interference. Think of fire and metal. Fire feels cruel. It roars. It consumes, but it only removes what cannot endure heat. What remains is stronger than it was before. This season is fire. Not to harm you, but to define you. Not to destroy, but to distinguish. God separates you when familiarity can no longer govern you. There comes a point where comfort becomes containment. Even good relationships can anchor you to an old version of yourself. Abraham had to leave what he knew before he could step into what was promised. Not because the land was bad, but because the future required movement. Today, this feels like emotional distance. Unanswered calls, invitations that no longer come. What once affirmed you now feels irrelevant. This separation is teaching you to walk without external permission. You are becoming led, not managed. God separates you when your inner life must deepen. Strength that lasts is built away from applause. Elijah heard God not in noise, but in stillness. Isolation removes performance. There is no audience to impress, no role to uphold. Only truth stands, and Tiskiat. You confront what you avoided. Fears surface. Motives clarify. Your faith stops being borrowed and becomes personal. You are not being emptied. You are being anchored. God separates you when your future cannot be explained yet. Joseph was removed long before his elevation made sense. Distance came before distinction. Your current life feels misunderstood because it is incomplete. If others could fully understand what is forming, it would be exposed too early. Separation protects the promise from premature access. You are not delayed. You are being preserved. God separates you when your identity must be sealed. Before authority comes assurance. Before assignment comes alignment. Jesus withdrew before public movement began, not from insecurity, but from certainty. Solitude seals identity, so validation cannot rewrite it later. This season is locking you into who you are, not who others need you to be. You are learning to stand without mirrors. Scripture quietly confirms this rhythm. There is always a wilderness before inheritance. There is always hiddenness before unveiling. Those who wait are renewed, not forgotten. Those set apart are kept, not discarded. You were never meant to be accessible to everyone. You are meant to be available to purpose. That is why the environment changed. That is why explanations stopped. That is why some doors closed without warning. This is not loss. It is refinement. You are not shrinking. You are being concentrated. Your circle is smaller because your calling is heavier. This season is not empty. It is intentional. You are not alone. You are aligned. You are not drifting. You are being positioned. The fire is not against you. It is for you. It is removing what cannot go forward. You are chosen, not crowded. Set apart, not isolated. Preserved, not postponed. Refined, not rejected. Aligned, not abandoned. This moment did not come to weaken you. It came to define you. You are being prepared for responsibility, not attention. For depth, not noise. For authority, not familiarity. Stand still in this truth. Carry it quietly. Let the fire finish. Declare. This. Now. I am separated with purpose. I am aligned with heaven. Nothing essential is missing. Nothing necessary is lost. If this word confirms what has been forming in silence, mark it. Leave a comment as agreement. Remain connected here as alignment. What is being forged in private will speak in its appointed time.